Now at 6, Miami's police chief is asking for your help to find answers in the death of a 10-year-old boy. Alton Banks was exposed to the opioid fentanyl on his way home from a neighborhood pool. The chief spoke today, hoping someone will come forward with clues. CBS 4's Peter Dench has more on the chief's message.
When you lose a child of this age, it really shocks all of our consciences.
Miami's police chief wants answers in the death of 10-year-old Alton Banks, seen in this video and happier moments on Facebook playing around. Alton collapsed and died at his Overtown apartment June 23rd. His mother told police he'd been at Gibson Park and this public pool earlier in the day at Northwest 12th Street and 3rd Avenue. He died from a mixture of heroin and the painkiller fentanyl, which authorities do not think was in his home.
We don't know how he came in contact with this drug.
Which is why the chief says detectives want to hear from anyone who was in the area of this pool and park and Alton's nearby apartment between 5 and 6 p.m. on June 23rd.
It's a small area, and we're hoping that the public will come forward with it.
CBS 4 has chronicled the opioid crisis in South Florida, writing with Miami's first responders. Even a small amount of fentanyl breathed in or touched can be deadly.
Fentanyl can be entered into the body in 3 different ways, either ingestion, injection, or inhalation.
Miami City Commissioner Francis Suarez proposed 3 ways to curb the epidemic. First, making sure first responders carry the resources they need, including Narcan, an opiate antidote.
The second one is we want to look at and explore suing potentially the major distributors and manufacturers of these kinds of drugs, including fentanyl and including opium. And the third, of course, is we just got an app, a grant from the state of Florida to develop an app, which is an anonymous crime tipping app that we're going to implement in the next few months.
Miami police tell us they've aggressively targeted this problem in the past 6 months, arresting 12 dealers, 57 buyers, and confiscating a lot of drugs. Meanwhile, if you could help Miami police figure out just how Alton Banks came in contact with fentanyl, call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. In Miami, Peter Dench, CBS 4 News.